Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the Lambitious Podcast, the podcast with a purpose. It's your boy Lloyd Lindley, aka Chip. Today is May 18th, 2012. The year is flying, but so happy to be here with you guys. I wouldn't be able to do this alone. Bringing my co-host, my partner in crime. What's up, Mr. Patrick Dot Francis?
What's up? How's it going today?
And it's good, man. It's good. Just at that point where you could just take a big sigh of relief right now and just get ready for the summer, hot boy summer.
Right. City boy summer. Yeah, so I know you've been doing a lot, and of course, it's always something going on my side as well. And just thankful to be here. We've been out for a minute, I think a few weeks now. And like I said, you've been doing your grad school, and I know it's a lot of work putting into that, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. One more semester to go, man, and it will be all worth it.
It'll be worth it at the end. And then just other business ventures, growing Lamp from behind the scenes, of course. So we got a lot of different things going on, and of course, current events, things going on in the world today. Just what is it? Yesterday or 2 days ago, I think it was 2 days ago, we had the mass shooting in Buffalo, and that was something that is unfortunately didn't catch me by surprise. How do you feel about that, Chip?
It's just it's crazy times right now. Um, just you can't. There's something that you can't necessarily prepare for. Unfortunately, there's a lot of sick individuals out here. Regardless of race or gender or I think the biggest thing is to just talk to our kids, talk to our children, the next generation, and hopefully, nip it in the bud from the origin, because that kid was only like 18 years old, and he said he was, if I'm correct, I think he said he was around 16 is when he read the manifesto or something, and was kind of swayed to for his opinion. So within 2 years, you just think you're just gonna shoot up a grocery store because of a race. That's just crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just it's pretty sad, people still doing these crazy things out here in the world, and it just makes you feel like you got to be prepared on your side for anything that can happen. So on the other topics that's going on, just basically the economy, inflation. Like we've actually, you and I've talked about it and just looked at how things were changing during the pandemic, and since the pandemic is pretty much dwindled down, and COVID cases, you don't hear about it as much or very little compared to this time last year. COVID, the COVID scare came back, and with the variants, different issues in society with not only COVID but businesses, business loans, people committing fraud, a lot of emergency assistance, and yet during this entire time, the housing market has increased as prices are rising, and people are looking at it as like, okay, what's really going on? Is it real or is it fake? Are people really spending money like that? Prices at grocery stores went up, prices for food went up, and wages are barely going up, if at all.
Right.
So
Right.
I've been hearing mixed thoughts on that. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's you. I mean, you hit the nail on the head. I think there needs to be some type of cola that's past like a cost of living adjustment or something, because as you mentioned with inflation, a lot of people's salaries are not increasing. However, I think with the pandemic, a lot of people found different streams of income to, so I have my main 9 to 5 that pays my bills, but now I'm selling cakes or cookies or shirts or whatever your hustle is, and that's my extra money to travel around the world, or get a fancy car, whatever your, your vice is. It's just crazy how gas is like really, really high now. Like gas, and we have one of the lowest, gas prices compared to some of the other places in the country. But I mean, I think within a week or so, it went from like a little under $4 to now I see some places almost $4.50, depending where you're at in the city, per gallon. And that's
Right.
just for regular. So, I think there needs to be some type of cost of living adjustment to match up with, uh, you know, the food and everything else that's going up. And like you said, the housing market, they're saying people are bidding 30 and 40,000 over the asking price just for the bid. Not even saying that's closing. So
Right.
just crazy.
Right. So yeah, there's a lot of changes going on, and like I said, we've only been out a couple of weeks, and now that we're back on the show, we want to keep the ball rolling with some of the awesome guests we have. So without further ado, we don't want to take too much of her time, because this is an interesting topic. It's a topic that I hear a lot of people talk about. I have not experienced it myself, but our guest has, and she does these procedures. So let's bring on Kenya Randon. How
Hi,
you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
Pretty good.
So Kenya, can you tell the audience who you are and the type of services that you provide, because I know people are very interested in it.
Okay, my name is Kenya Randon. I own Knockout Body Bar. What I do is I do the lipo cavitation, the radio frequency, and I do the butt enhancements.
All right. And so one of the things that people want to know is, did you have any type of enhancements done to your? Oh, can you hear? Can you hear me? Let's see. Can you hear me, Lloyd?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, I
She's on
think.
mute. I don't know if you can unmute her but she's on mute.
Okay, you're on mute. I don't know if you could hear us. Can you?
Now I got it. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
just repeat myself. Okay,
Okay.
I'm Kenya Randon. I am the owner of Knockout Body Bar. I do the lipo cavitation, the radio frequency, and I do butt enhancements. And I also do the wood therapy.
All right. So let me make sure. Can you hear me pretty well now?
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you real
Good.
good.
Good. So like I said, we had a lot of people in the audience, and friends, and
Hmm.
that want to know about what you do and why you do it. So tell us, give us a little background as to, are you actually a former patient, and now you're looking to provide these services for other people?
Well, excuse me. I was a former patient. I had did some body work with it's called Body Lift in Houston, Texas. I started off with her. She was real good with her creams and her oils. She makes natural stuff that she makes. I started off with her, and then I also moved on to this lady. Her name is Tweet Taylor. She's with Southern Shapers. I started off with her second, and I wanted to get like the figure that I wanted. I wanted to lose weight in certain areas, like my stomach area and in the back fat. I wanted to lose, and I was looking to do the butt enhancements to enhance my butt. And I was doing the procedures with them because they're real good, but only I can tell you, only you really know what you want your body to look like and how you want your shape your body. So I just got into the habit of going all the time to where I was like, well, I like it so much. So I think I'm just going to try it, and I'm going to start my own business, and I'm going to just start doing it. And I start promoting it back home where I'm from. I'm from Missouri County. So I start promoting it back home, and I have one customer. She's been with me for like 2 months. Out of 7 sessions, she's done lost 15 pounds.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I guess one of the questions I would have is like, what are your demographics as far as like percentage wise, male to female? Like, do you cater mostly to the females?
No, it's
Or,
really actually versatile. You could do men and you could do women. It's really all I'm doing is I'm getting rid of the excess fat in the areas that you don't want the fat in. I'm helping you get rid of that.
what about people? Because I know another question, like a lot of times it comes when if you do lose the weight, you have saggy skin.
Well, no, that's what the radio frequency come in for. That's the skin tightening.
Cool.
Yes.
So, like I said, it's a good topic, and a lot of people had some questions. So, one of the things is that the time frame and how long and how much pain somebody may have to endure.
It's no pain. It's painless. You experience no pain at all. And normally the sessions that I do, I work like an hour and a half to maybe like an hour and 45 minutes. I'll work on your body in the areas that you working on getting rid of the fat and stuff. And like with the machines that I use, I express to all the clients that's come to me, please drink water. If you have to drink plenty of water, because when you're dissolving your fat cells and then you're using a radio frequency to tighten your skin, so it will actually make you sick to your stomach if you don't drink enough water, because it's taking so much out of you by melting your fat cells and stuff, and it's dissolving it. So you got to have the excess water in your system to where you don't feel sick. Now, like I did it before, I was kind of hard-headed when I was working with somebody else. I didn't take in a lot of water, and after my session, I was real sick. Like my stomach, like anything water-wise, food-wise, anything made me sick to my stomach. So she expressed to me, you have to drink plenty of water with this procedure that you get done.
So you can't be coming from happy hour to come see you then.
No, you can't do that.
No happy
I
hour.
wouldn't advise you to do it because then you would be sick.
Unless it's water for happy hour.
Yeah, you have to drink lots of water with this.
Okay. So we have a question from Gene Williams 7. And the question is, how many sessions do you need to see results?
Okay, a client of mine, Haley, she said that she started seeing results after her second session with me.
And what body part was you working?
Her stomach, her abdomen, and her stomach and her sides that I'm working on. And the pictures that I sent you, she lost like 15 pounds out of 7 sessions already.
And what's that question, Chip?
Does the weight come back after you stop?
No, long as you do your part in in the sessions and stuff, like I help you get rid of the excess fat, but you also have to do your part too. You have to watch the things that you eat.
Exercise.
I don't exercise. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I don't.
You don't
I don't
exercise
exercise because I feel like at my job I do enough work. I'm a home health care person, so I do enough exercising there. But I wear my waist trainer. I drink plenty of water, and I eat properly.
Did you have to change? You had to go on a strict diet, or
no? I didn't go on a strict diet. She just told me to eat smaller portions of my food, like of something instead of eating like 3 big meals a day, break it down to like maybe 6 small portions and stuff. Don't like get full, but don't overfill yourself.
Got you.
So, I mean, basically, this is still for anyone that is, 6 small proportion meals, drink water, exercise. If you, stay active, because exercise is never going to hurt you. It's always heart healthy.
But I do walking so much during the daytime. So I consider that to be my exercise because I walk.
Absolutely. As long as you're moving.
For 6-7 hours a day.
Right. As long as you're moving, as long
as you're moving, yes.
And can you I'm a visual person, so can you tell me? So first question is, what is the most common procedure that you do?
The most common procedure that I do is the lipo cavitation one in the radio frequency. That's the main one that I have 2 clients that come to me for that.
Okay, and repeat that, lipo what?
Lipo cavitation.
Okay, I never heard of that word. Lipo
Yeah,
cavitation.
look it up. It's called ultrasound lipo cavitation.
Okay,
And
so
then look up radio frequency.
and is that lipo on the midsection, the butt, the
Well,
where?
well, it's like your butt, your inner thighs, your back fat.
So it's a full body almost wherever you need it.
Yeah, wherever you're trying to get rid of the extra fat, that's where it's good to work for.
Okay, and kind of paint the picture. So you have them laying down like you're about to get a massage. Do you have
Yeah, I have a massage table.
and you have
So
special
they lay on
equipment?
their back on the massage table. And I have the gel that I use with my machine. It's like the gel that you would use like for ultrasound.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So I use that gel, and then I have this machine that I cut on, and then it starts gathering all the fat cells up for me. So the next machine, after I gather all the fat cells up, the next machine that I do is start melting the fat cells and stuff.
Okay.
And then the third machine that I go to is the radio frequency to where it tightens your skin.
Okay. And that's where the key to having that water.
Yeah, the key of having excess water in your body, because I'm pulling out so much with the radio frequency and the lipocavitation. It's like I'm working, so it's like it's coming up out of your skin and your body. It's actually like dissolving your fat cells.
Wow, and it needs to flush out.
Yes, and it has to flush out.
Okay. And so how many sessions does it take, or when someone says, okay, I'm satisfied, is it up to them, or?
It's really up to them. Like the lady that's been coming to me for the past 2 months and stuff, her goal is she wants to get down to 185. So we're steady working with her and doing her sessions till she get down to her mark of 185.
Okay. And then another question, I think, let me check the chat, because I think there's some other questions coming in. So another question, how do you maintain the results? Or is it monitored just by weight loss, or how does that happen?
How do I monitor?
Yeah, I guess how do you
before-
maintain the results? So maintain, I'm assuming it's monitoring, or once you're done with the sessions, what happens after that?
After you I guess after you decided your goal, you just set your goal and stuff, it's actually up to you to maintain it and to keep it.
Okay.
You know, because once you stop doing sessions with me, you know, that's up to you to maintain your body. You got to keep doing your exercising. You have to still drink your water. You know, women like us, we wear waist trainers, so keep your waist trainer on. You eat properly, and that's basically how you maintain it.
Okay.
I have a question from like a business standpoint from you, because I know you said you were a customer turned client.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, or client turned owner, I'm sorry, because you know. So what transpired for you to feel like, hey, I can do this? And if somebody was interested in starting that type of business, what advice would you provide for them?
I would say that it has to be like a passion. You will have to be dedicated to it. It's something that you would want to do. Like me, I wanted to lose my stomach area. I wanted to lose my back fat. I had surgery like 2 years ago, and I had got up to like almost 200 pounds. So by me getting up to that far, my doctor was telling me that I was obese and I needed to start losing weight. So doing the exercising that I was trying to do by myself, that wasn't really working. So when I met the lady that owns Body Lift, you know, she started helping me with, you know, eating properly, doing my sessions, using her natural oils and creams that she make and stuff. So it was just kind of interesting to me, and I took a liking to it, and I was like, this is something that I wouldn't mind doing to help people get to like how I want to do. Like, I want to lose weight. Well, I have lost weight, but
Good.
yeah, so I wanted to lose the excess weight and get it off of me and stuff, because like my doctor was telling me, it wasn't healthy for me. So it became a passion of mine of just dedicated and doing it.
Do you do the creams and oils and stuff? I see people with tea and oil and creams. There's so many things out here.
Okay, my sister, she does the oils and the soaps. She makes the Yanni oil, and she makes the soap, the Yanni soaps and stuff.
Okay.
So
y'all got it. Y'all got it's all in the family then, huh?
It's all in the family.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Miss Kenya, we almost getting close to the end, but you hear the music?
Mm-hmm.
That means it's time. We got a couple more questions we're gonna get to, but before we get to those questions, we want the audience to get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
The way we do that is by asking you some random questions that have nothing to do with what your occupation is or what your career is. So,
okay.
With that being said, let me start it out. I'm gonna give you an easy one.
Okay.
If you had to go anywhere in the world, you get a free trip sponsored by Jeff Bezos, and he said you can go anywhere you want. Just give me a session. Where are you gonna go?
I'm going to Jamaica. I swear.
Going to Jamaica. You haven't been there before?
I'm going to Jamaica.
Great choice.
Have you been there before?
No, I haven't been there.
Okay, yeah, excellent choice.
Yes.
What you got for a Chip?
So I know we talking about getting hot girl summer, hot boy summer,
hey.
But I'm a foodie. So my thing is, if you were meeting with like an investor and you really want to franchise your business, you want to grow your business, and they want to invest in you, and they from out of town and they coming into town, and you want to kind of impress them with a nice little jewel of a restaurant, where would you take them out to eat? Like, and why?
I think I would go to Steak 48.
Steak. Okay. I never been. I see the pictures. I mean, I'm not balling like y'all, so I'm not either.
I'm not balling like that either, but if I had somebody that wanted to invest in me, I'm gonna kind of like show out for them a little bit.
Right.
And okay, Miss Kenya, tell us either a hidden talent or something that people don't really know about.
About me?
About you.
That's kind of hard to say because a lot of people know me. A hidden talent, I would say this, because my first client that I got good results with her, like 7 sessions, and she lost 15 pounds. I'm kind of proud of myself. So I would say this right here, starting this business right here.
That's excellent. And that actually brings us to the other question. Are the sessions daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly? How does it go?
Okay, with the lipo cavitation and the radio frequency, it's every 72 hours. You could get a session done every 72 hours, but what my client does, I have a session with them every Tuesday. They come with me every Tuesday, and I do their session. They do it weekly.
Do you have like I'm sorry, I say it quick, but do you have like you have a official like office location, or like an actual office where you do your like the radiation and everything?
No, basically, as I'm just not starting my business, I started it it's just me in my 1-bedroom apartment. So I kind of like set up everything in my living room area right now.
Okay.
But when I travel, I go to my sister-in-law, and down where we're from in Missouri County, she has a salon that she has, and I do sessions there.
Okay.
And then Gene Williams 7, are there any adverse effects?
No, it's no effects.
So it's pretty safe.
It's safe and it's painless, and you have no downtime.
And do you need insurance to?
No, you don't need insurance.
Okay, so that was another question. So,
so what's a one last question, I guess, for me, like, so what's a realistic expectations? Because, you know, people sometimes come into, because I know everybody's body's different, and everybody, you know, because I come from, Pat and I, we come basically from the fitness world, so we were always taught there's no such thing as spot reduction. You can't just say, hey, I just want to lose weight on this area, and it's gonna happen like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's about your diet. It's about drinking your water. It's about getting your rest. It's about being stress free. It's about, you know, the stuff that they tell you all these years. So and I'm not discrediting you or anything, but I'm saying, what's a expectation for someone that says, hey, Kenya, I want to be able to wear a 2-piece this summer. And you see that they're a little off. They they might need a little work. What's a realistic expectation if they came to you and said, hey, I want to be 2-piece fine by July?
Well, first of all, to be real, I would, and you say they're a little off, I wouldn't lie.
Like, you know, maybe about 30 pounds off.
Yeah, I wouldn't falsify it for them. I would let them know that they would have to work with me to let me know. They would have to help me. You got to help me help you. So I have to do my part, and then you would have to do your part. Like, that's the best that I feel like in this business that I've been doing. And by me being a client and me wanting to lose weight, she told me I have to be just as dedicated as she is to me. So
right.
Like,
and that's real. That's real, because I mean, again, like I said, I would coach people and they like, hey, I'm supposed to go on my trip to Jamaica in a week or two, and I'm like, come on, dude, I'm not God. You know, I can help you and I can show you what you need to do, but you have to put in the work.
You have to put in the work
in order to, you know, and you don't gain weight overnight. You're not going to lose it overnight. You know what I'm saying? And so,
right.
And that don't mean for me to do your session and then you leave my house and then you go and you eat a full buffet. That's not going to help it. That's not going to help it either.
Well, if they ain't drink no water, they're going to be sick anyway, right?
They're going to be sick. But and then it's also, let me stress this also, before you do your sessions, you make sure you do not eat an hour before your session.
So you got to fast.
Yeah. No eating, like they said, as I was reading up on it, is like no eating for an hour before your session.
So it's safe, but this is serious though.
Yeah, because the machines, it will make you sick to your stomach if you don't drink the water, or if you eat before, you know, like within your session, within the hour of your session, you know, it can make you sick.
So starting off, do you give like a free consultation just to kind of see?
Yes, I give a free 15-minute consultation right along with a session.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So might send some people your way, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, before we go, one more question.
Sure.
Once again, Jean, thanks for listening and participating. If you have excess skin for previous weight loss, will a client still see results?
Can you read that again?
If you have excess skin from previous weight loss, will a client still see results?
That's when we would have to do more radio frequency and then the lipocavitation, because the radio frequency is for the skin tightening. So that's what they would have to start off, is tightening the skin.
Okay. All right. So before we go, we want to make sure the audience knows how to reach you. We will be posting and marketing your video on our page, our lab services page, on our YouTube page, and everywhere else. I know Chip is our media guy.
I was just about to ask, TikTok is where it's at. If you're trying to really promote your business, make sure you have a business TikTok page, because that's where people, you know, and you hashtag it and people see, you know, loss, hashtag Houston with it. That's how they can find you. You know, that's
okay.
important.
I'm gonna have
like
to try that.
we think TikTok is just for kids, but everybody, you know, they have a lot of people that start their cooking business are on TikTok.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, so I'm gonna try TikTok out. I made a reel off of TikTok with one of the videos. I had did like a little small intro of my business, and then I showed to where I was working on the mail. It was one of the mails I was working on. And then I showed some results. I put some pictures of me up, and I put some pictures of the client that I had up in the little reel. But it was real nice.
Okay, yeah, that's where that people like videos and pictures. I'm noticing all that you can write the stuff all the way down. People still ask you, "Where'd you know? How do you do this?" And it's like it's already written. But if they see the picture and they see a video,
yes,
good advice. So yeah, and that's what it's all about. Getting your name out there, putting the spotlight on you. That's what we do. We really appreciate you joining the show. Any final words that you want to leave the audience with?
Well, I just want to tell everybody thank you for listening in. God bless y'all. Stay safe. We still got the little bit of COVID out there, so just be safe. And I just want to tell everybody, God.
All right, thank you for those words, and hey, we appreciate you coming on to the Lamp Bishops podcast, Lamp Services. So once again, thank you.
She says she can't hear. I don't think. Can you hear me? You can't hear either one. I think she might be on mute again. No.
We're signing off. So I'm gonna hit you up after the show.
Oh, there she is. There she is. All right.
All right. So yeah, we lost her at the end. I'm thankful we didn't lose her earlier because there was some good information.
That's part of show business.
Right. So as we're wrapping it up, anything you want to speak on as far as the upcoming Lamp Services projects, events?
We have some good stuff coming up, man. We just closing out the school year, so teachers appreciation definitely for the school that we partnered with Williams. We're collaborating doing a food drive on the 4th of June at Carver High School for the kids in their families in that community, which is Acres Home. I know we're working on a back to school drive. Also going to do a painting with a twist fundraiser, which will be fun. We have a new website for Lamp that should be in production by the end of this week. Yes, painting with a purpose, mention that. But man, so a lot of good things. But like you said, behind the scenes, man, we really been working hard to grow as an organization. And you know, I really feel like, you know, what we talked about, can't put it out there now, but we spoke it into existence for next year and in the next couple of years. So
right.
Definitely looking to work hard to achieve that goal.
Yes, sir. We're taking the next step. Always got to elevate and keep moving forward. We'll probably have another show or two, and then we're going to take a short hiatus on the podcast up until either around the school drive or in August or September. So we're going to take a couple of months just to refresh, rejuvenate, and rebuild our entire platform. We're going to go through everything from top to bottom, and we're really excited because it's time that we move forward to the next step, and we're just looking to continue to improve on what we've started. So I'm eager and looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I mean, you hit the nail on the head. We're trying to revamp. This platform has been good for us, especially during the pandemic. But, you know, as you stated, we're looking to grow, evolve, and, you know, bring the purpose to the podcast. That's what we do. So extremely excited about that. Extremely excited about the future. And I just thank everybody that's been rocking with us.
All right. With that being said, 805, y'all catch the playoffs. Golden State versus Dallas. We will see y'all next time. Have a good night. Sir.